Good morning, students. Today's our topic is objectives and functions of AASB. It is the Institute of Chartered Accountant of India has constituted Auditing and Assurance Standard Board. So for this, the main function of this board is to review existing auditing practices in India and to develop statements of auditing which may be issued by ICAI. So you all know what is ICAI. It is Institute of Chartered Accountants of India. The AASB takes into account international auditing guidelines issued by IAASB. It is nothing but International Auditing and Assurance Standard Board. It takes the guidelines from international standards. These are integrated with the conditions and practices prevailing in India. So now we'll move to the objectives and functions of AASB. Reviewing of existing and emerging audit practices throughout the world. So they are going to review the existing emerging auditing practices throughout the globe. So they are going to formulate the standard of auditing. So they are going to maintain the standards of auditing. They are going to maintain the standard on review of engagement also. So here, what do you mean by review of engagement? So the practitioner who is the auditor, he is a practitioner, he need to maintain the code of ethics so that everything can be done in a fruitful way. So it is the role of the auditor that nothing errors and frauds has to be mentioned in the auditing. He need to rectify the errors and frauds. So it has to be done in the ethical way itself. So it is nothing but the formulating of review of engagement. So you have next standard of assurance. So what is standard of assurance? It is reduction in the risk. So if your statements are well, if they are fine, at that moment the risk of the auditing will be less when the auditor is going to audit the statements in the organization. The risk will be less over here. It is the assurance that he is going to give that it is a low risk if you have framed each and everything in a proper and accurate way. Then you have standard of related services. Here it is to provide the guidance on accountants. First standard of related services to compile the financial information. To compile the financial information, you are going to guide the accountant so that he can move in effective way. Next, girls, you have standard of quality control. So here, what do you mean by standard of quality control? What is that you are going to have a standard quality control over here? They provide the guidance regarding a firm's responsibilities of the system. So of quality control, you have to maintain the quality control for audits and review of historical financial information. So in the past historical and financial information, whatever it is there, you have to maintain that quality control. Moving to the next point is reviewing of existing standards and statements of auditing. So whatever the existing standards and statements are there, you have to maintain that in the auditing. You have to review them. Without reviewing, nothing can be happen. So each and everything should be in an accurate way. That is the reason every time you need to go for the review when the auditing is going to take place. Then developing guidance notes. So you have to jot it down the developing the guidance notes. You have to take down the notes for each and every thing, whatever the thing you are going to implement or whatever the thing you are going to reviewing at the time of auditing for the reference purpose. Next, you will be having reviewing and revising existing guidance notes. So whatever the notes you have reviewed, whatever the existing standards you have seen, everything, whatever, you have to revise it in that particular guiding notes. Formulating general clarifications whenever necessary. So after reviewing, after revising each and everything, you have to formulate the general clarification whenever it is necessary. For that purpose only you are going to review and revise the things, so that if when you are reviewing and revising the things only, at that moment only you will be having some general clarifications. Then it is very much necessary that you need to have some general clarifications also. And the last one is formulating and issuing technical guides, practice manuals, studies, etc. So you need to, auditing is not a simple task. For that particular thing, what you need to have is, you need to formulate the and issue the technical guides. You need to go through the different guides, you need to go for the different manuals, you need to go for the different studies. Then only you will be having the effective auditing in the organization. Thank you.